to be reading a picture book today called Wormmy and JoJo. And it is a fantastic book that we learn facts about nature and has great illustrations. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen so that you can follow along with us. Okay. Wormmy and JoJo meet Bryan. I wonder who Bryan is.
This is Bryan. He is a bumblebee. Bryan was trying to collect pollen and nectar from the daisy, but he got caught in a cobweb. Fun fact, abandoned spider webs are called cobwebs. That's interesting. Bryan was running out of energy. He was trying to fly away, but he had 3 legs still caught in the cobweb. He still had to fly back to his nest. Fun fact, bumblebees tend to nest in gardens, also undisturbed areas, like tree trunks, sheds, and undergrounds. Have you seen bumblebees? Bryan was running out of energy. He was trying to fly away, but he had 3 legs still caught in the cobweb. I was going to say, that's different. Okay. Bryan was buzzing very loud, so loud that JoJo heard it from the pond. "Hey, Wormy, do you hear that buzzing?" asked JoJo. Wormy could not hear it at all, so JoJo decided to go look for the buzzing noise, and Wormy followed. Fun fact, a bumblebee's wings beat 130 times more per second? Wow! That is amazing. Bryan was extremely exhausted and very thirsty. When JoJo waddled closer to the big bumblebee, Bryan got scared. He tried to fly away again, but being so tired he could not move anymore, stopped moving. Fun fact. Do you want to read this with us? Okay, fun fact. Bumblebees need water just like we do. JoJo was not sure what to do. He was waiting for Wormy to come over and take a look at what the buzzing was all about. Fun fact. Bumblebees are large, fuzzy insects with short, stubby wings. That's kind of funny. Short, stubby wings. Okay, next page. When Wormy got closer to JoJo, he was not sure what was this big, fuzzy insect caught in the cobweb. "Is it still alive?" Wormy asked. "It was buzzing when I got here," said JoJo. Fun fact, bumblebees have 4 wings, 2 smaller ones attached to 2 larger ones. Bzz, yes, I'm still alive. I need to get out of this cobweb very soon. If I am not able to fly to the nest, the pollen I have collected will be no good for my family. Can you please help me?" asked the bumblebee. Fun fact, there are over 255 species of bumblebees around the world. That's a lot of species. JoJo was not sure how to help this big, fuzzy insect. Wormy started to look around for some help. Fun fact, a group of bumblebees are called a colony, which contains between 50 and 500 individuals. Wormy came back and got closer to the cobweb and asked the big, fuzzy insect, "What is your name and what kind of insect are you?" "My name is Bryan and I'm a bumblebee. Who are you?" "Well, Bryan, my name is Wormy and my friend's name is JoJo. How can we help you get out of this cobweb?" Fun fact, a dominant female called Queen rules the colony. I like to be a queen of my family. What about you? "You need something to break the cobwebs off my legs," said Bryan. Wormy started to look around but could not find anything big enough that could break the cobweb. Small rocks, dirt, and grass could not do the job. Fun fact, oops. Fun fact, bumblebees eat nectar and pollen made by flowers. They are also known for stealing nectar from the flowers by cutting the bottom of the petals. Oops. That's interesting. Okay, next page. JoJo had a great idea. His beak was big enough to help Bryan out of the cobweb. JoJo asked, "Bryan, can I pick you up with my beak and lift you out of the cobweb?" "Yes, JoJo, that can work," said Bryan. Fun fact, bumblebees can sting. Their stinger is smooth so they can sting more than once. Yikes. JoJo placed himself next to Bryan and slowly lifted him out of the cobweb. He then placed him on the rock next to Wormy. Fun fact, bumblebees are much more efficient pollinators than honeybees. Pollinators are what they do to
Bryan
make honey.
still had cobwebs stuck to his legs, so Wormy asked if he could help him clean it off. "No, thank you, Wormy. I need to do this by myself," said Bryan. Bryan started to clean himself one leg at a time. Fun fact, bumblebees make honey by chewing the pollen and mixing it with their saliva. That's kind of interesting. I did not know that. After a few minutes of cleaning, Bryan was now ready to fly back to his nest. Fun fact, a bumblebee can visit up to 5,000 flowers in a single day. Whew, that's a lot of flowers. Thank you both for your help, JoJo and Wormy. If you ever want to visit me, I live next to the big oak tree by the river. My nest is in the ground next to the big rock," said Bryan. Fun fact, male bumblebees cannot sting, and females only do so when they feel threatened. "You are very welcome," said JoJo and Wormy as they both watched Bryan fly away into the sunset. Fun fact, bumblebees are able to fly in cooler temperatures and lower light levels than many other bees, making them excellent pollinators.
That was a great story by Skip about Wormy and JoJo meeting a bumblebee. Have you ever seen a bumblebee? I have. They're pretty fuzzy. Right, see you next time.